Well, good morning, everyone. We welcome you to Blues Game Day Live. We're downtown St. Louis at the Enterprise Center alongside Joe Vitale, the one and the only Joe Vitale. How you doing there, big boy?
Darren, I'm great, man. It's good to be home.
Yeah,
I'm
is good to be
excited to
home.
have a little homestand now.
How about the old Christmas decorations? You got things going?
Things are rocking and rolling.
Nice.
But, I started early. I started a week before Thanksgiving.
Of course you did, Joe.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm kind of getting ready to get rid of it all. And we're 2 weeks until Christmas. So my house is cluttered with red and green lights, and there's like 20 trees in my house. Everything smells like cedar, but we're hanging in there.
But you got a big family here.
Yeah,
It's got to be a fun time to have
They're
everybody
loving it.
together, huh?
We are. It's great.
I'm
The
sure.
kids are getting excited. The notes of Santa. We saw Santa at Plaza Frontenac.
Nice.
He's a great Santa.
Yeah.
Kind of smells like Santa, too.
I was over at Centene at the family skate, and
Saw you
my
there.
little grandbaby Charlie had a chance to have
yeah.
a picture with Santa, the first one ever, so all good there. Hey, by the way, that Centene practice facility and the outdoor rink, fantastic.
Wasn't that great?
Unbelievable.
And Blues, Doug Armstrong, everyone did a great job putting it together.
Excellent job. Excellent
Christmas
job.
trees, they had Build-A-Bear.
His wife, Kelly, Jackie McGinnis,
Wonderful.
the wife of Val McGinnis, also. They did a great job. We thank you very much.
Yeah, they outkicked their coverage big time.
They sure did. Tonight's game is the Vegas Golden Knights, and you were here so early that as we prepare for the Vegas Golden Knights, we know that the Blues are in a little bit of a downtrodden time right now. They're a little waist deep in a big muddy, as Bruce Springsteen likes to sing, and they've lost 3 in a row in regulation. Doesn't happen very often. We've been spoiled around here.
Yeah.
So this is a game tonight where I really enjoyed the game tonight. It's a Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah.
They play a similar way. Gerard Gallant's their coach. You got Craig Berube. They're coached similar ways. They play a hard-nosed game. I would expect this to be an old-fashioned, like good old tilt.
I agree, Darren. And, the one thing that just stands out for me when you watch the Vegas Golden Knights, and like the Blues, they can win games in many different ways. I mean, you look at the offense, the scoring ability of, Carlson and Jonathan Marchessault and Stastny and Tuck and Pacioretty. I mean, the guys up front are pretty intense, but they also can win games physically. I mean, you got Ryan Reeves, you got Derek England, you got Carrier, you got players that can bring the game physically as well, and they can grind it out down low, win games that way. And now they have Marc-Andre Fleury back, who's back in the net, and they can win games by their goaltenders simply just stealing games and making some big saves. So he missed a little bit of time, but he was back for that Chicago game, which they dumped the Blackhawks in Chicago 5-1. So I expect to see him back in the net here tonight.
Yeah, Malcolm Subban had played real well in the previous games, and our condolences, obviously, to Marc-Andre Fleury. His father, Andre, had passed away. You were a teammate of Marc-Andre. He's just one of the most special people I've ever met in the game of hockey. And fans here tonight, boy, they'll get a good show here. Looks like Jordan Binnington will go up against Marc-Andre Fleury. If that's going to be the case, then that would be a fun match. Both guys are athletic. Both guys can, bring a remarkable save to the table, and you think they're down and out. And so I'm looking forward to that battle. And in the meantime, Blues really looking at some details of the game. I think they've shot themselves in the foot a few more times than they'd like. In terms of just mistakes, a D-zone mistake on the game-winning goal in Buffalo where they had the coverage right there, and players leaving good ice for bad ice, not a good thing. But you saw something early this morning here before anybody else, and that would be Jaden Schwartz on the ice with Sean Farrell, the video assistant coach of the Blues.
Yeah, Gummy, who set everything up for us today. We got here a little bit early, and there was one player on the ice.
So that's John Gominski, so he got the video of it?
John Gominski. Johnny, did you get a video of it? Jeez.
Oh, wow.
That's the bad finger.
I don't think he did.
No, I think he must have missed that. But I got the visual. I got a tick tick.
Oh,
I got a snapshot in my head.
So what was he doing?
Well, Jaden Schwartz is working on slot shots with Sean Farrell, the video coach. The only 2 players on the ice. He was coming down from the blue line, receiving a pass, and snapping it right at the net. And I think as a team, the Blues can do a much better job hitting the net. Jaden Schwartz, especially because he's been getting so many opportunities.
You have to hit the net where the bar and the mesh is.
Inside.
You have to hit it right.
Inside of that.
Okay.
Inside of the bars, yeah.
They've had a tough time. Now, they did hit 3 posts.
Yeah, they were close.
I mean, that's that close from being 3 goals against Linus Ullmark, who is terrific for Buffalo.
Well, it's one of those things. We mentioned Ullmark, Panger, and you and I are having a conversation on the plane on the way home. The Blues giving these goalies, the opponent's goalies, stars. So they're stars at the end of the night, and you made an interesting comment of why that is.
Well, Tristan. Okay, let's go to Tristan Jarry. Tristan Jarry, and then Frederick Anderson, and now Linus Ullmark. And I do believe that the team is pressing a little bit, trying to find that perfect mark. And when you try to find that perfect shot, when maybe that perfect shot's not there against the goalie that's 6'5", Anderson, Ullmark, 2 big guys. Tristan Jarry's a 6-footer, 6'1" guy, but getting a little too fine, little too cute. And then when you miss a few times and the coach says, got to hit the net, well, then you end up firing right in the belly.
Yeah.
And I think we've seen a little bit of that. When it's going to go, it's going to go, and it's going to be magical. But right now, we're in a tweener spot for me.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that you mentioned the big goalies. And as a player, hold your arm up for a second, Darren. Over here. if this is the crossbar,
Yeah.
you know, these big goalies are here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you try to hit this corner, you know, aim small, miss small, and you may aim small, miss small. But a much shorter goalie, if you miss, you know, then you're probably still going to hit it. So to your point about these big goaltenders, you know, I think when you try to go to the outside of them, it's an all or nothing shot. So I think sometimes, you know, not making the safe shot, I don't want to say that, but putting it in an area where maybe your teammate can find that second, third rebound. Yeah, the old, not necessarily a pass-off pad. Players are a little stubborn. They don't want to do that. They don't want to hear pass-off pad. No. I can score on my own. But when you end up missing the net, and it caroms off the glass, goes all the way around, there's no goal and there's no second opportunity either. And there's no third opportunity because now you got to do a little bit of a regroup. So anyway, good to see Jaden Schwartz. And the players are always good like that. These guys are pros. They know what's going on. They know that they're missing quality opportunities. So, and going up against a guy like Marc-Andre Fleury, just when you think you got him beat, look out, because he won't quit. Right. And that's what I love about the way that he plays and the great goalies play. Binnington's like that. Jake Allen right now is playing that. They just don't quit on a puck. So if you think you got an easy one, you better bear down and make sure it goes in. I remember when I was in Pittsburgh with Marc-Andre for 3 years, we'd be doing a drill where it was just a continuous flow of going down, shooting, going down, shoot. I would say 40% of the time you have a puck on your stick, you go down to the goal, and when you go to shoot, you look up, and Marc-Andre was still battling the guy before that. Yes. Like, because he's a goaltender. A lot of goaltenders see make a save, and then make a second save, but then they get ready for the next rep. But Marc-Andre would rather stick with it. I like it. He'd save it 3, that's 4, really 5, a game situation thing. It is, and he makes 6 saves on someone, and meanwhile the guy behind you shoots into an empty net. But that's kind of his philosophy, and you see how it translates into his ability to stick with the battle and make those desperate saves on the back end. It makes you better. So what it tells me is coaches out there, don't keep getting the drill. Let the drill finish first before going next. Yeah, they're going too fast, and you get into bad habits that way. You get into those habits, and you shrug things off, and you slide, and you go here. But there's no game-related stops and starts because players should not quit on a puck. Big time. This is a great lesson in coaching right here, Joe. You've done a great job this morning. We should do a coach's corner, you and me. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. All right. Okay, well, the game tonight's at 7 o'clock, and, of course, next time Gummy's going to have that video of Schwartzy on the ice early, John Gaminski. Well, he's doing a great job. We love it. Our guys do a great job. Everyone, and I know they're going to – I can't wait for a little Christmas cheer with with this great gang that we have here. I agree. Elise is on hand here as well. Austin's taking the day off. But Brett. Brett's taking the day off, too. But Gummy's here anyway. So the game tonight is at 7 o'clock. That's the puck drop. It's the Vegas Golden Knights. It's right here in St. Louis. The crowds have been incredible. We got a homestand going on right now. We need some cheers. We need to get the boys going right here. Need some energy right here in this building. Our pregame show is an hour before that on 101 ESPN. And then, of course, the call with Chris Kerber and Joe Vitale. John Kelly and I have the call. The Hall of Famer Bernie Federico and Scott Warmer with the pregame show. Erica Weston's with us as well on Fox Sports Midwest. Can't wait for this one. You have a great day, bud. You too, bud. Have a swell day. For Joe Vitale, I'm Darren Robert Pang. Why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't you be? See you, everybody.